bunny. Hope you've been having a wonderful, wonderful week. And even if not, that's okay too, little bunny. It is okay to, no matter how you are, no matter what's going on, shh, 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 you are here, I've got you, and you are gonna get along just fine. You understand me, little bunny? Maybe things are going really good right now. Maybe there's something exciting, a couple, two or three things exciting you've got going on. What is it that you've got going on, little bunny, that can make you smile? I know there's something. There's at least something, some little thing. What is making me smile right now, little bunny? You being here is making me smile right now. And wow, look at that. Me being here with you is making you smile. Isn't that right, little bunny? Wow, how easy was that? Wahahaha. Yes, I am so powerful. I can make you giddy. I can make you smile and grin and just be relaxed. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice to feel your muscles just detense a little bit? Shoulders drop. Wow, you were clenching those shoulders, weren't you? And when you move your head around just a little bit, just wiggle wobble, you can feel that your neck can relax a little bit too. And now you say, Daddy, you are making me too conscious of my body in ways where I'm trying to figure out where to let go of everything, and you're trying to get so comfy. Doesn't that ever happen, where you try and get maximum comfy? Doesn't that happen when someone says, now get nice and comfy? And you get in this comfy maximizing mode, and you try and get every little limb in just the right place. And then there's a little scratch, and you say, oh no, I'm not ready. There's a little itch. And you say, I'm not quite ready for the comfy because I got to scratch the itch. Then another one, and then, oh wait, you got to readjust here. And wait, you got to balance out, you know? Do you ever catch yourself with that, little bunny? You are never going to be 100% there. You're just never going to be 100% fully comfortable. You're never going to be fully 100% maximizing what you're trying to do. What does that even mean, little bunny? I don't know. You hold yourself to some standards, don't you? In different ways. Maybe you hold yourself to some kind of standard about your clothes, or if you wear makeup, you hold some standard where you don't let yourself leave the home until you're in such a state. Give that up, little bunny. Give that up. High standards are wonderful sometimes, and low standards, at least being kind to yourself. Give yourself some low bars. That can be great too. High standards and low standards, little bunny. Got to know when and where to use them. When can you gift yourself some low standards? And when can you hold yourself to a high standard where it counts? If you're not sure where, think about what I would say. If you say, hey, Daddy, I'm holding myself to a high standard with this thing. And imagine me, do I say, hell yeah, little bunny, you get it. You hold yourself to a high standard there. And you can imagine yourself saying, hey, Daddy, I'm holding myself to a low standard here. And imagine me, will I say, nice, little bunny, that's right, go easy on yourself. Or will I say, come on, little bunny, you can do better than that. Don't overthink it. Use me as an intuition. Can you hear some Latin American music from across the way? I'm in South America right now, little bunny, on the beach. I'm somewhere on the Caribbean coast. And I will do my darndest, little bunny, to not be distracted by the celebrations, the ever-ending, non-ending celebrations. There is loud party music happening right now at 11:30 p.m. And I feel like the party is just getting started. Also, on theme, I have limonada, a lemonade, as my drink today. And it's not one of these from concentrate things you buy at the grocery store in a powder form. This is, I didn't make it, but it's, I believe it's just literally water and lemon juice. The true. Oh, there's some ice over here. It's kind of warm temperature right now, whatever that room temperature. You're going to hold on here, and I'm going to get some ice. Okay, now my glass is mostly ice. Let's try it. So delicious, but now I'm out of lemonade. I'll take a break in a bit to refresh, if we will. Refill, as we call it. Refill, little bunny. I would love to refill you. Maybe I'll fill you in a spicy audio, and then refill you in a podcast, and then refill you in a spicy audio. You may say, Daddy, what is a spicy audio? And I say, little bunny, if you are between the ages of 18 and 800, if you look at lindy.garden/list, the website, lindy.garden/list, you will see something about the locked section of the garden, which right now will link you to patreon.com/Lindy's Garden. And there's some delicious, about 1/3 of the audio is on there. There's a new audio just about every week. I do allow myself a week off every now and then. The one this past week was not a spicy audio. This was, I recorded it on the beach actually. And it was in this very remote private beach, semi-private beach, far away from anyone making any music. And it's just the sound of the waves. And it's a very small beach that's surrounded by cliff faces. So the waves are coming up, and they're super violent waves. They're super huge, and there's not that much beach before the cliff. So I'm there and I'm reading Dracula, and I just have you together and we read together. You bring a dark book that you want to read. Yeah. Not some pleasant sitting on the beach, but something where it would feel good, where the sun is setting and the tide is coming up. And even actually during the audio, my back was to the cliff and the waves came up so far that they snatched my sandals away and I had to go running after them. And did I get them back? You will have to guess, little bunny. So that was the locked audio this past week. Thank you for that gift, little bunny. It was an easy one to make because I am on vacation. But there is no such thing as garden vacation because that is an oxymoron. Garden is like a default vacation. And I'm distracted because they cranked up the music, little bunny. They cranked up the music. I get so easily distracted when I'm trying to talk. Oh man. I wonder if I should get more of this lemonade. Okay. I feel like I had some really interesting train of thought earlier that I lost. Let me sip. Yeah, high standards and low standards, little bunny. Just use me as an intuition. I think that can be a pretty solid guide at this point. Just think, would this make my daddy Lindy proud or unproud? Never disappointed, little bunny. Lack of proud or proud. Oh, little bunny, I love you no matter what. I love you no matter what. No matter what, really. We're just going to have to enjoy. I know you probably can't hear this music because the microphone I have doesn't pick up much sounds besides my voice. But it's like I'm trying to hang out with you while there's a concert going on. What about that locked audio? What if I should do take Little Bunny to a concert? Get all kinds of copyright restrictions. We'll just keep it secret. Super secret. The most closely guarded secret podcast is when we go to some concert together. What concert would you want to see with me? Oh man. I would love to do stuff like that in the future. We can just all go to a concert together or something. Whatever activity that sounds fun. I have one that's going to be perfect. It's going to be such an easy event that we can all show up to. It's not something I have to put on. It's an existing event that happens every year. And I won't tell you what it is yet. But I think that'll happen within the next few years. So we'll do whatever. Oh my God, what the fuck was that? That is the ice machine. Can you still hear me? I'm going to show you the ice machine. It sensed that I took ice and now it's making more ice. Oh man, little bunny. I'm gonna offer myself low standards for my recording environment for tonight because I am on vacation, little bunny. I'm on a vacation from high standards audio production. Okay, I'm going to take this chance to go refill mi vaso of limonada. Well, I hope this doesn't sound horrible. It won't last forever. I could always unplug it and then try and remember to replug it, but that sounds like a dangerous idea. I'm not going to remember. What do you think, little bunny? Should we unplug this loud ice machine? Maybe it's not even that loud for you. How about you? Let's do this. You podcast to me right now. I don't even like thinking this is a podcast. It's just the delivery mechanism, right? How about you chat to me, little bunny? How about you tell me stuff? I'll take my vacation, just sip my limonada. Limonada. Oh, just tell me about your day. Mm-hmm. Oh. And what do you have coming up, little bunny? What's something you're excited about coming up? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Wow, little bunny. Very interesting. Thank you for telling me. What else can you riff on while I wait for this ice making machine to settle down? How about you give me some wisdoms, little bunny? If I like tossing wisdoms your way, how about you toss me some wisdoms? I'm ready. I'm here to listen. By the way, you can always tell me all of this stuff. If you go to the website, lindy.garden/whisper, there's a little box and you can just type stuff in and it comes to me. So, right here, before you even go to any website to send me anything, you can always send me episode requests and questions if you want questions answered. I should look and see if we have any questions in the tab. Let's see. I think the most recent one that I got, I have already answered. Okay. All right, you tell me hit me with some wisdoms, little bunny. What wisdoms do you got? What wisdoms you got, little bunny? Hit me. Oh. No, I disagree, little bunny. I disagree. No, I don't think that's wise. No, little bunny. There's something quite attractive about saying no. Isn't that wild? Isn't that counterintuitive? This is the strangest thing. So, I'm making some interactive stories, shall we say, for the garden, where naturally it's a romance story, right? And it's a story of a winter romance, which you'll get to hear more about in the future. But there's a genre of game called dating simulator, right? I have limited experience, but some experience poking around with these. And what irks me, what is just so unrealistic, is that you're supposed to just kiss ass of whomever you're chatting with. So I guess Persona is a game, if you know that. It has a little bit of dating sim mixed into it. And basically, whenever you're trying to further your bond with all these different characters, right? You're just supposed to kiss their ass. Right? It's like, that actually isn't reality. That actually isn't reality. Saying no to push up against someone, metaphorically speaking, to hold your ground in a conversation, and not being a dick, not being purposely aggressive is the wrong word, but it's not even confrontational either. I am so sorry. We're going to unplug this. This is just fucking ridiculous. Jesus Christ. I hope we didn't have to deal with that ice machine for too long. There we go. I said no to the ice machine. That was kind of hot, right? That ice machine is into me right now. Yeah. I just said, this is fucking enough. And I yank the plug. This ice machine wants me so bad right now, little bunny. Yeah. You wouldn't think that. Who would have guessed that the people making dating simulator games maybe don't quite understand attraction so much? That's so mean of me to say. So dismissive. And so ironic, since I am making you a romance game. Naturally, it's going to be fucking amazing. Isn't that right, little bunny? There's lots of goings on coming up. I would love for you, by the way, the most important thing you could do for me is actually sign up for the email list. I haven't sent a single email yet. I do not believe in spam. I will need you when the time comes. It will be this year. I'm going to need you to start either making stories or playing stories made by your fellow bunnies. Doesn't that sound freaking badass, right? We are so close. We are so close, little bunny, to the initial release of Page Turn. And it's going to be just bunnies, basically, at the first. Making each other stories. You're going to play them, and we're going to figure out how we can get this workflow, this workflow going of creating these stories with choice and consequence. And it's going to have art and voice acting and music and sound effects and writing, and it's all going to be 100% human-made. Interesting, little bunny, interesting. It is all going to be human-made assets and writing. And it's going to be huge, little bunny. It's going to be huge. It's so promising. So that's coming up. You can sign up for the email list at lindy.garden/list. There will be a box there. And it says, put in your email or some such. And then you put it in and it goes to my list. And then the time will come when I will sound the horn, little bunny. And I will need you to rally. And I will need you to spread the word, because we are going to fill the world with delicious stories, and will give us ways to making a living or making some change, making a side hustle, creating things, human-made things that are fun to make. It's just going to be fun all the way down, right? And it's going to be a way that if you're a creator, if you're a writer, a musician, a voice actor, artist, or sound effect designer, you are going to be able to make some side hustle money. And if I do a good enough job, you'll be able to make full-time money. That's what I'm trying to create for you. It's going to require having people on the platform and little bunny. And also I'm committed to there always being free ways to play these stories. I don't know if we're going to say read the stories or play the stories. I think we'll do play the stories. It's just more natural to me. So you'll be able to play stories for free. There will also be ways that money gets involved. And if you are a creator, you can make money making art. You can make money voice acting. You can make money writing music. You can make money writing. And you can make money doing the fifth thing that I forgot what I haven't said yet. So that's great. Let's have some more of this lemonade. I really hope that ice machine didn't ruin the episode. How long did you have to endure that, and how bad was it? Was it bad? This ice machine has given me some side eyes, like trying to look while I'm not looking, I look over there and the eyes look away. Oh man, I have something funny to tell you after this sip. Stay tuned until after this sip. This is so refreshing. This is so refreshing. So, Queen Little Bunny and I were walking on the beach earlier today, and there was a stray dog that we passed by. And this stray dog, do you ever feel chosen by dogs? Has a dog ever chosen you, little bunny? Well, this dog chose either me or her or us. And this dog just walked with us on the beach for like 20 minutes. I said for approximately 20 minutes. This dog walked with us on the beach for 20 minutes one way. And then we turned around and the dog turned around with us. And by the way, there's so many other people on the beach, but this dog singled out us. I'm going to say me. I feel like it was probably me, because I kept looking at the dog. We made eye contact, and there was, I think dogs, they sense something in people. Do you feel that way too? And so I felt so chosen by this dog. And then it came time for Queen Little Bunny and I to leave the beach. We were going to walk over to this mall about 10 minutes away, totally away from the beach, and have dinner or something like that. I said like that. I'm going to be low standards with myself and allow myself to say the word like, which is a habit that I'm trying to break. So Queen Little Bunny and I walk 10 minutes to this mall, and the stray dog comes with us. And even the stray dog started a fight with another dog that was trying to walk towards us. So the stray dog was protecting us, I guess. We were starting to get a little freaked out though with this dog because he was rough, He was a dog raised by the streets, living on the streets. But he was nothing but friendly to us, and we had to ditch him. I felt so bad because we had to go into shops and stuff. So we went to a shop, and then later he found us in the mall. He was kind of waiting around. I really wish I could have adopted this dog, but I'm on a different continent right now, Little Bunny, and he'll survive. He'll survive. He just met us today. He'll forget about us tomorrow. Maybe we'll see him tomorrow. Maybe he'll be on the beach tomorrow and he'll hang out with us. But it's wild. There was no coaxing him to be our buddy. I got a picture with me and him, with me, Queen Little Bunny, and him. But we didn't coax him to be like, hey, come be our friend, come be our friend. He just knew. He said, these guys are cool. These guys are worth sticking around with and even defending, picking a fight with. So I won't compare myself to a stray dog with you, Little Bunny Butt. I've got you, Little Bunny. I sense something with you and I choose you. I choose you. I know you choose me too. You know how I know you choose me? You know how I know you love me because you love me, don't you? I know you love me. I really, really know you love me because you are still here after all that loud ice machine stuff. Isn't that crazy? That ice machine sound was a filter. I'm obsessed with filters, not the social media kind, not the image filters, not audio filters, but social filters. Social filters. How do you filter for the right people, Little Bunny? There's a whole earth of people. What are we up to? 7 billion now? Maybe 8? I don't know. There's more people that can come into your life than you could ever possibly hold at once. So how are you going to find the people for your life? Are you just going to let them drift in however? Okay, sure. Or are you going to control where you find people? Are you going to be smart about where you find people? Are you going to control who you get close to? Are you going to control where you go? Control what things you join? Are you going to put ice machines next to you and see who leaves when the sound is too annoying? A great filter that I put in place, Little Bunny, is calling you Little Bunny. Did you know that? That's part of the magic. It's part of why I do Little Bunny. It's because I'm filtering Little Bunny. Not everyone wants to be Little Bunny. That was one of the common early requests before people figured out that I'm only going to do Little Bunny. They say, yes, but call me Kitten, or call me this, or call me that. And I say, find someone else to call you that. Because I'm not here for kittens. I'm here for bunnies. You can be a kitten too if you want, and go for it. But I'm not saying, hey there, little kitten. No, I'm not, Little Bunny. I'm filtering for my kind of people. And you are my kind of people. So I say, to you, little bunny, who's still here with me after 10 minutes of that's pretty good. What do you call it? Pretty good impression, right? You're still here. Guess what? I will always, always be here. I will always, always, always be here. 100%. You will never lose me, ever. Got it? And if you ever lose your temper at me, or you ever say something you regret to me, that's okay. Forgiven. Whoops. Forgiving slap. No, I meant to make such as a fairy sound, a sparkle sound or something. You are forgiven. Forgiveness slap. It can't be a painful slap though. I don't know. It's like a leaf. I think I slapped you on the forehead with a leaf. You are forgiven. Oh, I'll always be here, little bunny. I'll never disappear. I'll never leave you. You got me forever. You can separate your life into pre, garden, and present. Sound good? Okay. I should get some sleep. I love you very much. I should just write you a poem now. You want to hang out with me while I write it? Let's do that, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to tomorrow morning. Okay. What can we do? How do I hold this? Okay. What's this poem going to be about? I think it's going to be high standards, low standards. High standards, low standards. Does anything rhyme with high standards? Anything wrong with standards? Sorry, standards. Band, nerds. Land, curds. Man, herds. Planners. Plan, turns. Lanterns. Span, merms. Clan, germs. Standards, panders. Land, yarns. Tan, churns. Ganders. Flanders. Spammers, standards. Spammers is pretty good. Okay. High standards that are high. So high, fly, buy, rely, untie, goodbye, cry, outcry, land guy. Standards that are high, spammers say goodbye. Standards that are high, goodbye. Standards that are low, throw, below, toe. Low is a great thing to rhyme with. Shorty got low. Throw, below, toe, unrow, grow, begrow, three toe, uncho, gung ho. Standards that are low, no, gung ho. That's pretty good. Okay, standards that are high, spammers say goodbye. That doesn't make any sense. Standards that are low, no gung ho. I think we'll do ba 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 ba, and then standards that are low. So na 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 gung ho, standards that are low. Na na spammers on high. No, high is what we're gonna run with. Spammers say goodbye. Standards that are high. Relax and charge gung ho. Charge gung ho with standards that are low. All right, spammers say goodbye does not make any sense. All right, so we're trying to rhyme something with standards that are high. Let's go back to our list. Fly. Fly is a good one. Rely, untie. Goodbye, cry out, cry. Land guy. Land guy, standards that are high. Okay. Fly. I think something with fly. So what's some sentences you can say with high? Or sorry, with fly. So this is about achieving great things. Achieve great things. Live the finer life. And standards are high. What does that mean? Partake in the finer things. Create on a heavenly plane. Okay. Fly. Uplift and fly with standards that are high. Uplift and fly with standards that are high. Or relax. Let's see what gung-ho literally is defined as. Gung-ho definition. Extremely enthusiastic, dedicated, or energetic, while often used as a positive trait to describe passion for a project. It can sometimes carry a disapproving tone, implying someone is overly zealous or rushing into situations without considering the consequences. Positive. She was completely gung-ho about her new marketing project and worked overtime to get it started. Critical. His gung-ho approach to expanding the business left the team completely exhausted. Okay, so, hold on, I have to close out of my page turn software that is crashed. Okay, that's something we're working on right now. Back to, okay, where are we? Okay. Okay, uplift and fly with standards that are high. So relax and gung-ho are not the same, right? Okay. Or give it a go, gung-ho with standards that are low. Sometimes it's time to uplift, to lift up and fly. Lift up and fly with standards that are high, or give it a go, gung-ho, standards low. Give it a go, gung-ho, with standards that are low. Give it a go. Give it a go, gung-ho, standards low. Yeah, okay. So, sometimes it's time. Now, delete. That's actually one of the, speaking of saying no, one of the best things you can do as a creative person especially as a writer, is hit the effing delete key. And that only works, little bunny, if you have already written stuff to delete. So writing nothing and not deleting something is not the same thing as writing a bunch of stuff and then deleting it, right? The magic is not in the lack of something, but it's in the creating and then culling. Okay. Lift up and fly with standards that are high. What are we going to do? What are we going to do, little bunny? What are we even talking about? Okay. Let's wrap this up. This is too long. It's too loud. Too long. Okay. Lift up and fly with standards that are high, or give it a go, gung-ho with standards low. Be kind to yourself and hold yourself to ideals. I like that. Be kind to yourself and hold yourself to ideals. What rhymes with ideals? Ideals, wheels, meals, steals, keels, meals. Okay. I think we're going to end the poem with and hold yourself to ideals. No, that's not what we end with. Something like enjoying meals sounds kind of nice. Meals, steals, feels. Be kind to yourself and hold yourself to ideals. Think of me and see how it feels. I can't quite use me for the poems. They have to stand on their own a little bit. Be kind to yourself and hold yourself to ideals. Be great. Be great. And just see how it feels. Listen in. I am so off the clock right now. This is not. Maybe you're enjoying this. Be kind to yourself and hold yourself to ideals. And just see how it feels. Be kind to yourself and hold yourself to ideals, high bar or low. Just see how it feels. Or we can do it the other way. So high bar, low bar, just see how it feels. Be kind to yourself and hold yourself to ideals. It's kind of wordy, right? High bar, low bar, just see how it feels. Be kind to yourself. Be kind self. High bar, low bar, just see how it feels. Be kind to yourself. It's too many syllables. Be kind and to ideals. Ideals is like not a great ending, is it? Be kind to yourself. I'm gonna turn back on this damn ice machine now. Let's just make this even worse. There we go. Okay. That's in. Oh, the ice machine is in love with me now. Okay. Give it a go. Gung ho, standards low. High bar, low bar. Just see how it feels. Be kind to yourself and your ideals. We will leave it at that. Okay, little bunny, your poem. Written for you, little bunny. This was written for you. This is dedicated to you. This is for you. Little bunny, this poem isn't for me. I don't even keep track of these things, okay? There's no database with all these poems and that formatted nicely, okay? Some of your fellow bunnies have kept track, right? Someday someone's going to have to make a book out of it. You have my permission granted. There you go. You can even sell it. I won't sue you. You can even make money doing it, okay? You could sell these poems only if you're a bunny, okay? Some finance bro who's not a bunny cannot sell these poems. Some finance bro who is a bunny can, okay? Your poem goes... Once I can find the beginning. Hold on. Where's the beginning of the poem? Oh no, did I lose it? All right here. Your poem goes like this. Lift up and fly with standards that are high, or give it a go, gung-ho, standards low. High bar, low bar, just see how it feels. Be kind to yourself and your ideals. That turned out quite well, didn't it, little bunny? Hell yeah. Okay. Now you got to make something. Boom. Okay. That took us 10 minutes. Go make something in 10 minutes right now. And I give you permission for it to be bad. And if you say, but daddy, I don't want it to be bad. Well then, little bunny, I am giving you the assignment. Go draw something bad. Go write something bad. Go do some bad voice acting. Go write some bad music. And go record some bad sound effects. And I will see you back here when Page Turn begins to take over the world of entertainment, okay? I love you, little bunny. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. I love you. I love you. I love you.